So on today's video, you can expect all of the do's and don'ts how you can travel to Shahdag.
Drive in a Kia in Azerbaijan.
Our dear Crazy Daisy is having a moment. She's bursted out in tears, looking at snow. Oh my god, my hat of
I'm finally ready with the sari and it's currently 2 degrees outside. दुनिया बुला के निकली है दिल से ये दुआ.
A content creator's husband. Even if you don't like a few things, you need to do it.
Cops have stopped Sagar.
Yeah, so basically he was asking like dollar, give me like dollar. Cops, they try to put topi, but we are Indians. We will put topi for them. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. On today's vlog, I'm going to be seeing snow for the first time in my life. I can't tell you how excited I am. I've never seen snow before, and we are currently in Baku and we are traveling to Shahdag. So on today's video, you can expect all of the do's and don'ts how you can travel to Shahdag, where to stay, what to do, all of it on this vlog. We are currently going to drive ourselves to Shahdag. Usually people take a driver, but we like to live life on the high road.
तेरे को पता नहीं है हमारे बारे में ना वो आपके हम
So we're going to be driving ourselves. Actually, I'm going to be driving and my husband is going to be navigating because I have experience of driving in 2 different countries, Germany and Malaysia. It's a left-hand drive here. So I feel I am better. Sagar thinks he sucks at navigation, so he should drive.
She is an expert in driving, me also crazy.
But I am an expert at navigation also. So there are a lot of rules and regulations that you need to follow before you self-drive to Shahdag. It's also in the month of January, so we can expect snow. So it's not like driving in a regular road, right? And also there are a lot of fines on the way. So you need to keep track of your speed and everything else. So we have an app called Waze that's going to help us to follow all the road lines, guidelines and everything else. So more later because we're running late and we got to pick up our car and drive. So I will see you in the car. We just rented these scooties.
छोटी बच्ची हो क्या
We're gonna see snow. We're gonna see.
Drive in a Kia in Azerbaijan. Crazy Daisy. See, our loyalty to Kia still remains. Batre ನೋಡಿ ನಮಗೆ loyalty points ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ನೀವು. Kia ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ ನಾವು. This car is called Kia what? Rio. And we rented this car. I will be writing all the details in the description below. Make sure you check it out. We paid 140 Mannat for 2 days. What's the speed limit here? Because everyone's going faster than me.
I have experience of driving in 2 different countries.
What's the speed limit here? Because everyone's going faster than me. Just make sure you download the app called Waze. It's a really crazy app. I've used it before in Malaysia. It's basically user interface. All the people who are using the app get to choose. Like if there's a roadblock ahead, they'll report it. If there's police ahead, they'll report it. If there's drink and drive, if there's cameras, whatever it is, it will be reported on the app. It will tell you like what speed limit to maintain. Also make sure that if you're driving, I've heard that you get fined a lot if you don't follow the rules. The rules are nothing but maintaining the speed limit in each and every direction. Like we are in the city now, so the speed limit has to be below 50. When I hit the toll, the speed limit is 110 km per hour. So yeah, that's just about it. There are a lot of cameras everywhere monitoring. So make sure that when you are driving yourself to watch out for this, otherwise you will be fined heavily. Driving to Shahdag by ourselves and with cameraman, navigator Sagar Bhatt. Show your face. He is currently fully stressed. I don't know why. Which is why I have opted to drive.
All men are always stressed when the girl is behind the wheel.
Way better driver than you. He's stressed for absolutely no reason. Gabri he's become. You don't need an international driving license to drive here. Our regular license worked. I didn't even carry the original. So that works, and keep in mind that it's a left-hand drive. So everything is opposite way. I think we are almost approaching. Look at the way. I'm so excited to see the first glimpse of snow. Wow, this is insane, bro. Shit. Oh my god. Babe! Babe!
Yeah.
Shit! Shit! Oh my god!
Our dear Crazy Daisy is having a moment. She's bursted out in tears, looking at snow.
It's so beautiful. Shit, yaar. Oh, I've reached heaven. It's not that cold actually. Oh my god, seeing snow for the first time. The Shada coaster, this is right here, so that's a plus point. Holy wow, I'm finally in snow. I'm walking in snow. Some of you guys might find it like so silly. Why is she behaving or acting like this? But you guys have always dreamt of being in the snow, and it's finally happening. So little moments of joy. Now I shall spend some time to myself. Goodbye. Look at that, guys. It's all clouds, and we are above the clouds. It's ideal that you guys stay there so that, you know, the coaster is right here. You can access it very easily compared to other resorts. The one behind it there, that's Pick Palace. Both are by the same company, but yeah. We are ready. Met some Indians here and we started speaking Kannada, and they're like, "Oh, Indian?" It's like, yeah, bro. Thought that was Russian. What an insult. And a compliment, but after meeting the Russians here, I'm like,
I can't see shit. I can't see shit.
the clouds. That was so good. I'm so excited. I can't tell you. I can't tell you how many videos I have watched, and to finally live this. Like videos do no justice. It is that good, you guys.
Again, we are
You
going
must,
to get it now.
must. Tomorrow also I'm coming to this for sure. The best part about this room or this washroom is that floor here is warm, temperature control floors, and it feels just so good. We're ready now to go to the spa and we're going to try hammam, which is like a Turkish sauna kind of a thing. I don't know what to expect. I'm just going there without any expectations. I'm obviously not going to take you guys along. So, goodbye.
The next morning.
Hi you guys, today is our wedding anniversary and we are here to celebrate it at Shadag. I wanted to give you guys a quick update on what we did last night. We went to the spa, like I told you. We tried the Turkish hammam. Basically the hammam is nothing but like a sauna, but like with marble everywhere, where you just pour water on yourself and you lie on the marble. It was nice. And after that we did a spa. And after trying Balinese and Thai massage, I think if you come here, you can skip the massage for sure. I had no idea that this spa was 15,000 rupees. Like, it was such a waste of money. I felt like she had no technique. She was just like, like just pressing each and every point in my body, and I had no idea. If I had known that it was 15,000 bucks, I would have never ever done it. After the spa, I asked Sagar how much was it, and he said 15,000. I was like, are you mad? Like, why didn't you tell me, right? But he was like, no, it's our anniversary. So, but no, don't do the spa if you come here. This is a spa resort, and I'm telling you, don't do the spa. It's an utter waste of money. And also, in terms of the food, we are having a bad time with the food, you guys. They only serve bread. I'm fed up of eating bread. And we ordered biryani yesterday, and it was one of the worst biryanis we ever had in our life. Currently, we are like in the lookout for some good food. I think once we go back to Baku, we're going to an Indian restaurant for sure, because my stomach has had no food for the past 4 days. So apart from that, remember I wanted to wear a sari and dance, and Sagar was laughing at me. Well, look at this. There are so many people here wearing saris and taking videos. Like, I feel like wearing a sari in the snow is like a must, don't you think so? Like, Bollywood has all Bollywood movies, all the actresses wearing saris and dancing in the snow. I want to live that moment, girl. On today's agenda, we are gonna try out all of the snow activities. I'm gonna try to learn how to ski. Actually, both of us, I have forced Sagar also into this, because we've come here, man. Come on, we have to learn how to ski, right? We're going to get an instructor and he's going to teach us how to ski. They're going to teach us here first, and then depending on how well or bad we're doing, he'll decide if we can go up the slope. That's on the list. Then I want to do a zip line. They have the longest zip line here apparently. I don't know how I'm going to survive it, but let's see. I'm going to do zip lining, and then I also want to do a snowmobile tour, but depends on if we have time. Then there's like those chairs. I don't know what it's called. Cable chair, I guess. Cable chair, I think. Yeah. So that also, so many things I have to do. Today's our last day. Tomorrow we check out. I wish we like stayed another day. I also want to do the coaster one more time. Oh, so good. Let's see what all we can. I also want to go to the ski rink. Don't know what am I saying. Ice rink. And I want to try skating in the ice rink. I've done it before. I know I can do better than Sagar. So simply I want to flex in front of him. So yeah, this is on the list. I have got these body warmers. I got these from Amazon. Body warmers pack of 5 for like 1,299. And then these are hand warmers from Decathlon, and these are foot warmers from Decathlon. These are very helpful. I saw a lot of people using it yesterday. I completely forgot I had this. So we're going to use this today to help warm ourselves. We're having lunch here now. Anniversary lunch in this beautiful restaurant.
Guys, this is mini pizza and it is so mini that only mini can eat it. It's as much as my finger.
We are ready to go skiing. Sagar is struggling already. I can see.
Madam is trying skiing. This is our anniversary vacation in a beautiful location.
Yeah, we're going skiing. And this is my first
Good luck.
Wait.
Okay.
Guys, we just attempted to go on a higher slope coming on that and we failed miserably.
Forget, I can't wear this.
Miserably failed. These are our ski skates, and we fell like 2-3 times and now we have like given up. Look at that. That is Shahdag where we stayed, and that's Pick Palace, I think. What a view. Wow. I know I can do better than Sagar, so simply I want to flex in front of him. Actually have a theater here just outside the hotel. That's the hotel. This is the cinema, and then they have like an arcade game center. What's this? Friday burgers and fries. See, they have PlayStation, billiards, VR stuff, coffee bar. To hit the pool. They have a heated pool here, and our bodies are sore AF after all the skiing, so time to relax and unwind.
The next morning.
Guys, I'm finally ready with the sari, and it's currently 2 degrees outside. Wish me luck. Dunya bula ke tumse mila hu.
Are you ready?
I'm gonna freeze, dude. No, I think I should be this side, right? See?
Yeah, because sun is hitting you now. The things you need to do being a content creator's husband. Even if you don't like a few things, you need to do it. Living example, guys.
Come on, first time I'm seeing snow. Of course, I have to live my Bollywood moment, Shah Rukh Khan moment, and dance in the snow, yeah. Give the jacket up. It wasn't that cold, to be honest. It was just bye bye, Shahdag. I'll miss you, snow. We just checked out from the hotel, and here are some important do's and don'ts and also an approximate cost of how much we spent in Shahdag. Let's start with the resort by itself. Shahdag Hotel and Resort. So since it was an anniversary, we booked the suite room, so it costed us like 25,000 per night. But otherwise, a regular room is costing at around 15,000 per night. This again will fluctuate depending upon the time and season you're going in. We are in peak winters. Apart from that, food. We wasted a lot of money on food, I think. We were not happy with the food because it's all like bland breads and more breads, and we just
filled our stomach with French fries and pizzas, water, chocolate, coffee, tea. Yeah. So food also we spent a lot. That is subjective. It depends on how much you guys will spend. But on an average, 5 to 10,000 per night, depending upon where and how much you eat and stuff like that. Apart from that, skiing. So we did try a lot of ski activities. Like we did the Shada coaster, which is definitely worth it. We did it twice, but worth every penny. We also did skiing, which costed us around 15,000 for both of us. You can also rent out snow equipment and gear here. Get a good jacket, get thermals to keep yourselves warm in the snow. Also gloves, very important. Not regular gloves, waterproof snow gloves is important so that you can play in the snow. Regular gloves will not work. In the morning it's a little warm, but post afternoon the temperature kind of drops. So at that time it's very hard if you don't have gloves. Get a cap, a beanie, very important. Cover your ears, cover your neck, cover your hands, because these are the areas where you get cold a lot. Carry those body warmers which I showed you earlier. Get it on Decathlon or Amazon, or I will link it in the description below. You can check them out, get those. Yeah, and also when it comes to skiing, we didn't carry snow boots because we planned this all last minute and we didn't find good snow boots, but regular boots worked as long as it's waterproof. If you want to learn ski, you can also get an instructor, but to get an instructor you have to pay another 15,000 rupees. Doesn't matter 1 hour, 2 hour, as long as you want. We fell in a lot of places. Sagar has only recorded the moments where I have fallen because he had the phone with him, but I was better than him is what I will say.
Only because I was sick. If not, I would have killed it.
Lies. He just put the snow boots, the ski on, and he just didn't even put one step, but he fell over there. So it doesn't matter if you have good body, gym body, all waste. You need flexibility, you need balance, and if you're good at yoga, I think you can do it. And if you know how to skate and all, I think you can do it. I would suggest you guys to carry some food from India, maybe like cup noodles or like whatever ready to eat stuff. Get it. We did not expect this food, because like all the videos that I saw, everybody was like, oh, the food is great, the kebabs are great, this and that, but we didn't enjoy it. So we are currently looking forward to go back to Baku and eat at an Indian restaurant, eat stomach full. I want to eat butter chicken, butter naan. Yeah, also next to the Shadag hotel there are two other hotels there, Park Chalet and Pick Palace, I think. Yeah. These are the two names. And Pick Palace, they are much more luxurious and much more expensive than Shadag. Pick Palace is the only hotel that has a outdoor heated pool. Shadag also has a heated pool, but it's indoors. Pick Palace has an outdoor heated pool with a view of the mountains and everything. Car rental, I will add in the description box below. You can check where we rented the car. And the cost for this, 10,000 for 2 nights. 2 days, sorry. 10,000 for 2 days. When I was driving, he was like, Mina, he was losing it. 3 hours he tortured me with his bullshit on me. He tortured me. There was no reason for him to panic or to act a certain way, but he was doing it. He always does this. Whenever I'm excited to do something, he'll always ruin it. What the hell is this, man?
She made me take a U-turn for this.
Because it's an Indian veg food.
This is Indian veg food according to them.
Dude, is this chicken? I want to know, because I can't eat if it's not.
It is chicken.
Which a piece of the chicken is like
It's
this?
a full body piece.
Yoppa! What is this quantity? How my full family can eat in this? Cops have stopped Sagar. So the police just tried to scam us. He said that Sagar overtook somebody.
Yeah, he told I was speeding, I was in 100 and all that.
Rubbish, we were never in 100.
And he also
Lies.
realized if he goes to the station, he will not get anything.
We said that we had no cash, which we actually didn't have cash. And then I stepped out of the car and then
he
I
started
said,
only asking for dollars, not even Azerbaijani.
Yeah, so basically he was asking like dollar, give me like dollar, and we don't have dollar. And then he said 300 mannat, which is 15,000 bucks, right?
Yeah.
Then what? How did you get away with it?
I said, sorry, I don't have anything. This is all I have. You can take everything. Just let me go.
He was understanding the language.
No.
Then you use Google Translate.
Oh, yeah.
Be careful, guys. Like Indian cops, they try to put topi, but we are Indians. We will put topi for them. Thanks for watching this vlog, guys. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments and I will be more than happy to answer them for you. And please don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. Thank you for watching Crazy Daisy Vlogs. Over and out. Driving in Azerbaijan. Crazy Daisy. It's quite cold. And I'm obviously Rang de mohe
First of all, that is shot in a desert.